Roger McQueen, one of the top prospects and most dominant power forwards in this upcoming NHL draft. At 6'5", McQueen is a special prospect with top end skill and creativity. In this video, I will be breaking down his strengths, weaknesses, his projection, and why Roger McQueen can be such an effective player in the NHL for your favorite team. Without further ado, let's get started on some background information on the kid. Now let's give you some more backstory on Roger McQueen. So, he played for the Brandon Wheat Kings of the WHL, in which he was sidelined out this year with a pretty rough injury. He did manage to play 17 games where he put up 20 points, 10 goals, and 10 assists, so overall, fairly solid. We do know now, come draft time, that he is fully healthy and ready to go and keep developing for whatever team he plays for, so that shouldn't be much of a concern. But let's now talk a little bit more about him. One thing that scouts see right away as they catch their eye is that he is 6'5", 192 pounds. Now you would think that a guy who is this big is kind of sluggish on the ice, but really it is the complete opposite. He has a very strong skating stride, and also he has very smooth hands, something again which is more hard for bigger players in the league to have. McQueen is a power forward at the center position who looks to be very dangerous, but how? Let's get into the scouting report from this guy. On this play, you can see him with the puck on the goal line. He makes a nice play to show off his hands. Now, one thing about this kid is that he thrives in tight, is deceptive, and has a very soft touch. As you can see, he gets the puck on the goal line, puts it in between his legs to go up and over the goalie's shoulder. Now, a lot of players his size cannot pull this off, but instead, he thrives in tight. Making that move is something that only he could do. One thing about Roger McQueen is that although he is 6'5", he can handle the puck and maneuver through traffic like none other. On this play, he doesn't really do much of that, but he showcases his playmaking skill. Here he fakes like he's going wide to get the defender to bite closer to the middle, and instead he exposes this open passing lane, which again is not one of the most hard passes he's ever made in his life, but again results in a nice assist from the kid. Now here's where I'm talking about. For a 6'5" player, he honestly is a little bit of a unicorn. He can handle the puck and maneuver through traffic like none other. Watch his play. Here he's not got too much, but instead, on a 3-on-1, he turns absolutely nothing into a great scoring chance for a nice goal. He slides it through the defender's sticks, tries to make a pass here. It does get picked off from the defenseman, but he stays with it and snipes one home for another goal. Now, a really underrated part of Roger McQueen's game is his playmaking. As you can see on this play, he has it here, uses his size and strength to fend off the D, and absolutely here is where his deceptiveness and hands come into play. He fakes shot, sells it with his eyes and his body, and instead slides it to his teammate who has the easiest tap-in of his life, and that is just a beautiful pass and a beautiful play from Roger McQueen. But it all starts from his deceptiveness and his hands. Sliding that puck over fools everyone on the ice, and that is absolutely beautiful. What an assist from him. In this last clip, Roger McQueen's hands are really put to work. Here, he's a little bit late on the back check, but his teammate makes a nice stick and gets a poke check, which leads to a breakaway here. Now, so in tight, usually a lot of players might not know what to do or might panic with the puck, but not McQueen. Even at this size, he got some gross hands and slides it in between his legs, puts it over the tendy for a beautiful highlight reel goal. Expect more things like this out of Roger McQueen in the future. Now, in terms of projection, in my opinion, I do see a little bit of Kirby Dach. Early before his draft, he was compared to Evgeny Malkin, and of course he can get there, but I do think Kirby Dach could be a similar comparison, and not just Kirby Dach right now, but Kirby Dach with who he was supposed to become. If teams can learn from their errors and give McQueen the time to develop in junior and in the minors, he could be their next star center, but they need to be patient to allow him to develop. He's got a little bit more in terms of what he can work on in his game to get more consistency and become a more well-rounded two-way player. With proper development, we could see Roger McQueen turn into a top centerman in this league. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Let us know if you like this style of content. We are looking for more content, prospect series videos, all on the way. We are super excited. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.